Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. It's your boy Ralph, aka Mr. Indeed.
And it's your boy Antoine, aka Red, man. And y'all already know we here for a good time, not a long time. And we promise to always keep it.
Real, raw, and relevant. Welcome to the Rated R Podcast.
We back again. Just like that. We
Hey
like the
man,
men in black,
hey,
but we back.
hey, we
Oh,
definitely
I
like
got
the
on
men
gray.
in black.
I got on
I
gray.
got on
Never
black.
mind. Yeah.
But
We
you
like we
see what
like one
kind
and a half again.
you see what I'm on today?
Where you got that from the thrift store?
Nah, buddy. This came as soon as we won the ring. I ordered it that night.
Oh, man, the type of fan you are. I figured they had shipped that to you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I got the mini championship trophy over there too.
Man, let's drink to the minute.
Nah, we're gonna drink to Ben 18.
I'm gonna put my shit back down. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna put my stuff back down. You see, you got me cursing.
Hey man, ain't nothing I can do about that.
Well. To all our lovely people that are watching us and that continue to support us, again, I'm always gonna tell you thank you. I'm never gonna not tell y'all thank you. But we got another good one for y'all today. Another good one for y'all today. We're gonna talk about some NBA. We're gonna put out some of the best players that we think in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000, 2010, and so on. So we're gonna give you our top three list today, and my boy gonna give you his top three. And in the comments, y'all make sure y'all give us y'all top three, or if y'all agree with ours or disagree. It really don't matter because we know y'all don't. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. What you got for me today, boy? What you got for me today,
Bro,
my boy?
we really want to put an emphasis on this is our list. This is what we think. We know that in the world, in the era we in now, people feel some type of way about our thoughts and our beliefs. My boy, I see you over there with your cup, boy. What you drinking on,
Yeah.
boy?
Hey man, somebody told me the other day, just check my mail in a few days, and I'm gonna have something else to drink out of her. So I'm gonna wait to the end to tell them what we really got over here. I just gotta wait. You get
Ooh-wee.
one too? Cause it said a rated R podcast shipment coming in. Is it coming to both our houses or just mine?
Hey, my boy, it's coming to both of our house. And I want to wait because I want to tell y'all who sent this beautiful shipment to my boy Red and I. It is A1. And as soon as we get it on our next episode, I promise you, I'm shouting her and her husband out because they were absolutely good to us.
What a time to be alive. Hey, but guys, listen, we got a special new segment for you guys today. We're going to make sure we present not only my boy, but y'all probably favorite host, my second favorite host, because I'm my favorite host. My boy Rant. We're gonna call it the Ralph Rant. What you got for us today, man? Drum roll, drum roll.
You know, Red, I struggled because I knew we was gonna get to this, and I said to myself, Ralph, you need to try to keep this as PG as possible. I said, your kids be watching, they hearing what you're saying. Other kids probably be watching, they hearing what you're saying. So you need to be careful. Red, I am very, very upset with the way Team USA handled Jason Tatum. Let me explain to you why. Jason Tatum, 3-time first team NBA, the only first team NBA player on this current USA team. Jason Tatum, the NBA champion. Red in 2021, USA offense was built around KD and Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Granted, LeBron and Steph is there, so it's gonna be different. But for Jason Tatum to get a DNP against Serbia, not once, but twice, was very distasteful. It was very dissatisfying, and it was very disrespectful. Red, this is how I feel. And Jason Tatum might not feel this exact way, but this is how I feel. And so I'm going to speak for how I feel, and I'm sure some Celtics fans feel, because I've heard some Celtics fans go on rants. You have LeBron, KD, AD, and Steph. Outside of those four people, I don't care who you are, Red. Nobody should be called before JT. Nobody. I love Ant, but Ant exploded this year. Outside of this year, nobody would argue that Jason Tatum is better than Ant. Booker scored 70. I think he was second in minutes played Team USA. Everybody tried to make this out to be a Drew Holiday and a Derek White thing. There is nobody that gonna tell me if we are picking in a draft, you rather have Booker over Tatum. And that's no disrespect to Booker, by no means, because Booker, he went to a school in Mississippi, and you know I'm all the way Mississippi, baby. You know we Mississippi finest. But for Jason Tatum to get disrespected, for you to try to make it about his team rather than making it about him starting, he should have started over Booker. Because this is what people not realizing. Drew and Steph started at the 1 and 2. They started Booker at the 3. You ain't finna tell me that Booker is better than Tatum to be able to start for Team USA. And here's my problem, Red. We sat there and we said, oh, it's a 40-minute game. You know, I couldn't find minutes. We only played 40 minutes. Red, let me tell you something. A 40-minute game, and I want to share this with the people too, because this is how we think about stuff. When we talk about stuff off camera, this is how in-depth we go into it. He's right. It is a 40-minute game, but it's a 40-minute game of 5 positions. 40 times 5 is 200 minutes. You have to take, for you to sit up and tell me and the American people that there is 5 positions of 200 minutes and you don't have none for Jason Tatum is absolutely ridiculous. And again, it's dishonest, distasteful, and disrespectful. And I am hoping that when we play Golden State, when we play Miami, and when we play the Clippers, I hope Jason Tatum average 50. We play them 6 times. It's going to be 2 games each. I hope he average 50. Matter of fact, we played the Heat 4 times. I hope he averaged 50 against them 3. Because that was absolutely ridiculous. For you to tell me that an NBA champion, now this is what I want you to realize, Red. There is no other NBA champions on that bench at all outside of KD. So if USA really wanted to have a championship lineup, they literally could have had Steph, Tatum, Bron, KD, and AD. All 5 of those are champions. The only other champions on Team USA are Boston Celtics. That's it. And for us to be disrespectful to not only Jason Tatum, but first of all, they was disrespectful because, Red, nobody can tell me that you, Red, this is what they telling me. Kawhi Leonard left. Derek White came. Are you telling me it would have been games where Kawhi Leonard wouldn't have played? I just want to know.
Oh, I didn't know you want me to be a part of your rant. No, I do not think it would have been a game that Kawhi would have not played. I don't even think that Devin Booker would have got more minutes than Kawhi, if we're going to be honest. But go ahead.
So explain, Red. Help me understand why. And we Duke Nation above anything else. Like, we Duke Nation, you Lakers, I'm Celtic, but the Duke Nation aspect of it is what keep us close. Red, first of all, the third pick in the NBA draft, really he should have been first, but Danny Ainge finessed the 76ers. Bro, for Jason Tatum to not play any minutes, bro, I was so angry. What that ain't got nothing to do with me because he a Celtic.
My bad. Go ahead.
And now off camera, when me, you, and D was talking, I cut up bad because I felt a type of way. Because you don't do that. And then for people to try to make it seem like, oh, well, Tatum wasn't shooting well, this, that, and the third. Are y'all telling me that Booker was a better player than Tatum this year? Are you telling me that the same person who got swept this year is a better player than the player who won the NBA Finals? And I know what some of y'all are saying. Some of y'all are saying that KD is the number one. Okay, cool. KD the number one. And I know some of y'all saying that JB won the NBA Finals MVP and the Eastern Conference Final MVP. My question to you is not any of that. My question to you is, why is Devin Booker playing more minutes than Jason Tatum?
I don't have an answer.
Okay.
As Woody would say, I don't recall.
Man, that's crazy. And so, to my boys JT and JB, we would like to take this time out to thank you, Steve Kerr. We would like to take this time out to thank you, Nike, because believe it or not, you guys may have created the monster that I've been waiting for. And if y'all think I didn't shut up this year when we won the finals, best believe if we win back to back, you gotta know it's finna be a whole different energy. Like my boy JB say, the energy definitely gonna shift. And shout out to my boy JB, because he dropped the song. And I know some of y'all was hating about, this is what you want to do with your $300 million. Let me tell y'all something. I promise you, a lot of y'all jam a whole lot of more songs that have nothingness in it for you to disrespect my boy JB song. And I would name a few, but I'm not going to do it because Red told me to be on my best behavior today. But Red, this is my rant. I don't got nothing else to say. Let's move on.
Let's move on. We appreciate y'all for witnessing the first Ralph rant. All right, real quick, guys. We ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. We want to get straight into it. I mean, straight into it. We are going to give our top 3 players and probably honorable mention as well. In no order, just who we feel is top 3. Again, if you agree with us, let us know. If you disagree with us, let us know. But you better have a good reason for why you disagree with us.
Again, this is no order, guys. No order. Jesus.
Let's get into it. We starting off with the 80s, baby. 80s, baby. You 80s, baby?
Absolutely.
Doggone right. I barely made it, but I'm an 80s baby myself.
Hey, I'm with you, but I'm 80s.
Okay, so we talking 80s. NBA. Give them to me. Give me your 3, and then give me your honorable mention.
Well, first and foremost, I got to talk about the man who was a 3-time MVP in a row. The great Celtic legend, Mr. Larry Bird. And then I got to give some love to the Showtime Lakers. You got Kareem and you got Magic. I struggled a little bit with Magic, and Isaiah is my honorable mention. I struggled with Magic and Isaiah because I felt like Magic had a lot of more talent around him. But I think that Magic coming up big, being that center that year they won, winning the game with the great Kareem Skyhook. Like I can't take nothing from that. And Magic was before his time. A 6'9" point guard, 6'8" point guard was absolutely unreal during that time. And so for me, it's Bird, Kareem, Magic, Isaiah, my honorable mention.
Okay. Well, we starting off on the right track. I got Magic, Bird, Kareem, myself. I struggle with the honorable mention, but Isaiah Thomas is definitely my honorable mention. So no arguments here. No arguments here. We're gonna go
And look,
straight.
guys, we know Jordan came in at the end of the 80s, but at that time, they absolutely terrorized Jordan. And I get it, because I'm a Celtic fan. So I remember when he dropped 60 in the Garden and this, that, and the third. But
Was that with a loss?
it was with a loss.
That's what I thought. All right, my bad. Let's go 90s. 90s babies. 90s baby. That's my wife. She a 90s baby.
Shout out to the 90s babies.
All right. I'll go first this time.
Okay.
I got The Dream, Hakeem.
Okay.
Mr. Postman himself, Mr. Mailman, Karl
Okay.
Malone. And I got the GOAT, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And
Hey,
as my honorable mention, I gotta go with that bald-headed, stuttering. I almost cussed again. Give me Charles Barkley in the honorable mention.
hey,
What you
listen. So you might just got us in trouble talking about Jordan the GOAT, because you know how people feel about that. So you might have got us in trouble. But I just gotta say
let me let you see my face. Let me show you how much I care.
oh, okay then. Well, I guess I'll go next. I got Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
That's him. GOAT. You forgot
Man,
that part. Go ahead.
yeah. That's absolutely my GOAT. But that's my GOAT. Right? Next thing you know, I got Charles Barkley.
Ooh, top 3. Go ahead, Barkley.
Yeah, I got Charles Barkley as my top 3 because
Okay.
he was the round mound of rebound. And I heard a speech where Coach K gave, we Duke all the way. And he talked about, even though Charles Barkley was short, him being able to rebound like that was elite. And then, of course, I got the man who took over when Jordan decided to retire early, the Dream, with the Dream Shake, the impeccable footwork.
Okay.
And then for my honorable mention, I got Karl Malone. I know it's going to be some people who feel the type of way because they feel like Karl Malone was better than Barkley. Not in my opinion.
What about
Because I feel like Karl Malone had something that Barkley didn't. An outstanding point guard that put him in the right situation to be successful.
I agree. So what about Patrick Ewing?
Love Patrick Ewing. Love them Knicks because them boys had some attitudes. But I don't think that Patrick Ewing was better than any of those. Who I struggled with was David Robinson.
Respect. Okay.
Let's move on to the 2000s because I already know what's finna be your answers for these. I really wouldn't be surprised if one person was all 3 for you, if we being honest. Because I know your love for him is different.
I'm gonna be for real. For the
But
2000s,
I got the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
I have Tim Duncan.
Okay.
And I have the second best player in history, in my opinion, Kobe Bean Bryant. And then for my honorable mention, I got AI because what he was able to do with that team, when they played y'all and they won game one, AI was going crazy. And then after that, y'all made everybody else beat y'all instead of AI. So, yeah. So that's my Shaq, Tim, Kobe. AI is my honorable mention.
All right. So for the 2000s, I got Kobe. For
Okay.
number 2, I got Bean. For number 3, I got Bryant.
Hey, I knew it. I already knew it.
For my honorable mention, Black Mamba.
Hey, I knew it. You talk. Hey, listen, guys. I want y'all to understand something. For y'all who think that he's playing, you talking about a Kobe fan. I'm talking about a Kobe fan. Like he loved Kobe like I love the Celtics. Like he is that type of Kobe fan. And so when we having GOAT discussions off air and stuff like that, oh, he is very upset when Kobe name is not mentioned.
Yep. So we're gonna move on. I ain't even gonna go back. We're gonna move on. I like your list. I like your list though. I like your list. Let's go 2010. 2010. I go first. I go first.
Okay.
I got LeBron James,
Okay.
Curry, and KD.
Okay.
And as my honorable mention, Kobe.
I knew that was gonna be there too. I mean, and I can't argue with you because y'all did squeeze out a championship in 2010 against an injured Celtic team, but that's neither here nor there. For the 2010, I got the best scorer in history, in my opinion, Kevin Durant. I have the best, what I would say, the best overall talent as far as physical abilities and stuff like that. I got LeBron. I don't think he the GOAT, but I think that as far as being a specimen and a talent, it's hard to say that he ain't that. Now he is number 3 on my list behind Jordan and Kobe. That's personally. And then I got the man who changed the game from the time he was here. Outside of those ankle injuries early on, when he started hooping, oh, he was hooping. I got Steph Curry. And for my honorable mention, and I hope my boy Paul Pierce don't ever see this because really Paul Pierce should be my honorable mention just off the strength. But for my honorable mention, bro, I got D Wade.
Respect. Only disrespectful thing you said was the greatest scorer ever. KD. What the? All right, we're gonna keep on.
In my
man.
opinion.
Yeah. I don't even remember asking for your opinion. I'm mad now.
You did though.
Oh,
Because you asked me who
right.
was my people.
You right. Let's kick it into the last but not least, the 2020s. You want to start? No, I'm gonna start because I feel like you finna go on. So don't let me get this out the way now.
All right, go ahead.
Give me Mr. Luka.
Okay.
Give me the Joker.
Okay.
I battle hard with this one. But I gotta just stick with it. Give me Greek Freak. That's my number 3.
Okay.
My honorable mention, I got a half and a half that make a 1.
Okay.
Give me Tatum
Okay.
and give me Brown. That's my half. That's my half and half. Like sweet
You
tea
said Tatum and who?
and Brown.
What Brown?
Yo Brown.
Jalen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Half and
That's
half.
dope.
Half
That's
and half.
dope. I like that. Shout out to you for that.
Okay.
I know that might have been hard for you to do.
Yeah, man. I think I'm sweating up under my arms saying that.
Yeah. So 2020, give me the Joker.
Yeah.
Give me Luca.
Yeah.
And give me number 0, Jason Tatum.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why. This is
As if we don't know
2024, Red.
already. Go ahead.
Yeah. But I want you to understand something, right? Second team All NBA and 3 first team All NBAs in a row. Truth be told, Greek Freak been hurt the last 2 years, and we're just talking about 2020. So this is 2020 to right now. I cannot say that Greek Freak is not a top 5 NBA player right now because he is, but because of injuries, I got Joker, Luca, my man, Jason Tatum, and for honorable mention, I got Greek Freak, but for my second honorable mention, I got the man, the myth, the legend, the songwriting, Eastern Conference Final MVP, NBA Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown. And Red, listen, before we go on, I want y'all to understand what was some of the driving forces of us making this podcast, right? So back in August or October, there may have been October. We normally all get on the phone. It's normally 4 of us on the phone at that time. And so we had a discussion. And the discussion was, I told them that I felt like the Celtics had the best 3, 4, and 5 starter in the NBA. Hands down. And there was a great discussion. And of course, at this point in time, this at the beginning of the season. So Red is really fighting for his Lakers because he like, nah, you're not gonna disrespect my Lakers talking about y'all got the best 3, 4, and 5. And I'm adamant at saying I don't think that we have the best 1 and 2 in the NBA, but we do have a top 5 1 and 2 in the NBA. And if we being honest, there are parts of me that feel like we got a top 3 duo in the NBA, especially with us being able to win a ring this year. But I do feel like there is no other team in the NBA that has a Drew, a D White, and a Porzingis. I feel like my team caught a lot of flack because their stats were down this year. But if you got somebody averaging 17, you got somebody averaging 20, and you got somebody averaging 15, how could Jason Tatum's stats not go down? Because his assists went up. But I don't want to argue over spoiled milk. I just wanted to give y'all a little insight of like how it all began and where this big thought process it came from with us getting the podcast. And we like, you know what, bro? We started to hear people, like we heard Charles Barkley and them say at the end of the year, oh, the Celtics got the best 3, 4, and 5 man in the NBA. Then we heard people say, oh, Jaylen Brown, one of the best players in the NBA. A lot of this stuff we had been saying for years. And so we just wanted to give America the opportunity to hear from us first. Because it's what we've been doing. What you got for him, Red?
Oh man. First off, again, if you agree or disagree, make sure you let us know. We definitely gonna read into it. We definitely gonna see why you don't agree with us or why you do agree with us. But again, man, shout out to all y'all for checking in. And as always, I'm always gonna say thank you. And we love y'all. And it is what it is. So y'all already know, man. Somebody had to say it. So it might as well have been us. Do your thing, my boy.
Hey, man, to piggyback off what Red said, we really appreciate you. We appreciate everybody who tune in and watch it. We appreciate everybody that has subscribed to it. Let me tell y'all something. Tell somebody that tells somebody to tell somebody else. And like my boy Red say, tell their mama and daddy too. Because it's only up from here. Ain't nowhere we can go but up. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. We gonna keep it real, raw, and relevant. Thank you for today's episode of the Rated R Podcast.